Hey y'all, hey, we back again. We are here live on the DTI Takeover radio show here on Total Praise Christian Radio. I am your girl, Miss Kayla. So y'all know, as always, what we like to do is we like to take the time to sit and talk to some dope people. We like to talk to our entrepreneurs. We like to talk to our coaches. We like to talk to entertainers, our authors, our publishers, anybody, you name it. We like to talk to them. So this young lady sitting with us, she is no different. She is special. She has something, some awareness that she's going to bring to you all. And I hope y'all learn something. I hope everybody leaves this interview with a new understanding. But I have the founder of Don't Stare, Just Ask. And this is an alopecia advocate, Sandey Greene. Hi, Sandy. How are
Hi,
you?
how are you?
I am well. Thank you for being on the show today. So Miss Sandy, so tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Okay, again, my name is Sandey Greene, and I am an advocate for alopecia. I've been dealing with alopecia for over 22 years, and because of the alopecia, it caused me to be depressed, stressed. I wore wigs, weaves, braids to try to hide the fact that I was going bald, and I had bald patches in my hair. Last year, I shaved my head bald, and because I was just tired of living a lie, I just got tired of being tired. And I started an alopecia group. It's called Don't Stare, Just Ask, hashtag alopecia, on June 11th of last year. And I also have a sorority that's called Alpha Zeta Kappa Sorority Inc., and it's for hair loss and sisterhood.
Awesome. So now, did you find are you the founder of your that sorority?
Yes, I am.
Awesome, awesome. So for those who don't know, Miss Sandy, can you kind of educate us on what alopecia is?
Alopecia is an autoimmune disease, and it causes some people have spotty hair where they have spots in their hair. People like me, I call it George Jefferson, where I have hair around the sides and in the back, but it came out
Yeah.
completely in the top, like in the crown of my head into the front.
Wow.
And it
Okay.
affects millions of us, boys, girls. It even affects dogs as well.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Now my mom actually has alopecia. And so her hair is thin. So she does wear a lot of weaves and stuff. She's always has. And so now her hair it's like it's starting to grow back, and I think it's only because she has found someone who can help her properly take care of it.
Yes,
But
yes.
she's definitely something that she's also battled herself, and she's always been very self-conscious about. So I'm definitely interested into getting into this conversation with you more. So when did you first learn that you had alopecia?
I was in my early 30s when I was diagnosed, but throughout my childhood, my hair would come out on the sides, like here and here, and my mom would say
Hmm.
because I was thick like this,
Yeah.
and but it would always grow back. But I was diagnosed when I was in my early 30s, and it didn't affect me. I really wasn't worried because my head was just sore. It wasn't coming out in the top at
Okay.
all. It was like a burning sensation, So I wasn't affected. The doctor just said you have alopecia and left out. So I had to go home and educate myself to find out what alopecia really was. But
Wow.
back then, you didn't even know about alopecia. You haven't even heard of it. So it didn't
Yeah.
bother me.
Yeah. So since it didn't bother you at first, what
Mhm.
kind of made you become self-conscious about it?
As the years went by, my hair started to thin in the top,
Okay.
only in the top, and it still was doing a lot of burning. And I have a son that was killed by a drunk driver,
Oh
and when
no.
he passed, my hair really shedded because my son, my husband, and my mom passed within 3 years, and so my
Wow.
hair started shedding real, real bad. So I thought it was that, but it wasn't. It was the alopecia because of the stress that my body was going through.
Yeah.
My hair started to fall out a lot.
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so
Thank
sorry to
you.
hear that. So now you have this confidence about you. You
Yes.
look good, girl. You look good.
True.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I even saw your picture that you sent me. I said, oh, she fly. Okay, look at it. So you
Yes,
have a walk coming up. Can you share
I do.
tell everyone more details about the walk?
Sure. I have an alopecia awareness walk on September the 16th at Black Creek Park, Fortondale. And a lot of us, not all, let me say this, not all alopecians are bald.
Okay.
Some of them still have hair, but I'm bald because I chose to be because of how my hair has started to fall out. And I have the alopecia walk. A lot of us going to get together and walk for alopecia. We get together in fellowship and tell our different journeys, and we have different shirts on. Just to lift each other up because they coming from different states, and we all going to get together and just be us
I like that. So, where is the walk? Where is the walk taking place?
at Black Creek Park in Fortondale.
Okay. Okay. And so how
I have
does
the address if you need it.
go ahead, go ahead. I shared it with everyone what the address is.
The address is 479 Yarborough Road in Fortondale, and the zip code is 35068.
Awesome. Awesome. So how is this your how many walks have you done?
This is my second one. I had the first one in Vestavia, and I have this one this year.
Okay. So is this going to become like an annual thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. I'm kind of curious to know a little bit more about your sorority, um,
Yes,
and how that came about, and like what is it that you all do when you come together?
yes. My sorority again is Alpha Zeta Kappa Sorority Inc. And it's not only here in Alabama; it's in different states. And what we do, we have our Zoom calls. We have our calls because we are in different states.
Yeah.
We message each other every single day. If one of us having a issue, we get together and we talk. It's about sisterhood. It's about being bold in who you are. With
Okay.
my hair loss, it was a journey. It was a difficult journey, but now I'm confident in who I am and who God created me to be. And I wasn't
Yeah.
always that way. So we talk, we encourage each other, and I'm just thankful that not only did God give me the alopecia walk, He has given me a sorority as well.
Awesome. So how does one, if they're interested, how does one become a part of your sorority?
You can go to my page on Facebook. It's called Alpha Zeta Kappa Inc. Or you can call me, not call me, but you can messenger me on Facebook. Or you can look on my Facebook page. The same way with my alopecia walk to find out the details. It is on my Facebook page.
Awesome. So Miss Sandy, tell me what's the vision? What do you see 5 years from now? Where do you really see your whole advocacy for alopecia? Like, where do you see this whole movement going?
I see it worldwide, speaking to people, educating people, letting them know that you are not the only one. Because I thought I was the only one, but you're
Hmm.
not. Sharing my journey, how God has blessed me because I obeyed Him when it was time to go bald. It's sometimes things is stereotype. Especially with alopecia, people think because you have alopecia, you bald. Again, all alopecia people is not bald. I had alopecia for 22 years before I became bald, and I had a head full of hair except in the top, in the crown of my head. So all of us
Hmm.
is not bald. Just to educate people and let them know, be who you are and be the best of who you are. Whether you bald, you have hair, or whatever you choose.
I love it. I love it. So how can people follow you on your social media?
My Facebook page is Don't Stare, Just Ask, hashtag alopecia. My TikTok name is, I have to always look, it
Hmm.
is Sandey Greene, SandeyGreene 552. My Instagram is fearless_woman 68.
I love it. I love it. Now you did mention also that so alopecia is a type of autoimmune disease. Are
Yes.
there symptoms that people should look for? Are there any symptoms that kind of you may give you a sign that this may be something that you may have? Is this something that people should look out for?
Um, Everyone is different.
Mm-hmm.
I can only talk about me personally. For
Okay.
me, it was regardless of how I would get my hair done, the top would burn real bad. It like somebody stabbed me on top of my head and pour alcohol in it. That's how bad it was.
Ooh.
I would go get my hair done, and
Mm-hmm.
sometime before I got home, I was taking my hair down because it was burning that bad. And
Wow.
again, for me, I started to lose my eyebrows because that's what stage I'm in now. My eyebrows are thin and real bad.
Got you.
Some people have patchy hair where you see spots in your in your head. It can be the side, the back, or whatever. So there are signs.
There are signs. Okay, so I wanted
Yes.
to put that out there for people who may be curious and not
Yes.
sure. They may think they have it.
Hmm.
So I wanted to put that out there. Everybody is different.
Yes.
But of course, you can always go see your physician,
Dermatologist. Yes.
your your dermatologist. Yes.
Yes.
Don't waste your time. Do not go on WebMD and make yourselves your own doctor. Y'all know how we get. We will diagnose ourselves with everything. Y'all make sure y'all go see a professional.
Yes.
Okay, don't stress yourself out on this Google. But thank you, Miss Sandy, once again for being with us today.
Thank
I hope those
you.
of you who are listening have gained something, have learned something. I think you should join the movement, be a part of the alopecia awareness. Miss Sandy, one more time, let everybody know when and where your alopecia awareness walk will be held.
It will be September the 16th at Black Creek Park in Fultondale, Alabama.
There you go. Y'all heard it first on Total Praise Radio. It has been a pleasure. Until next time, everybody, y'all make sure y'all continue to follow Total Praise Radio. Follow us on Facebook at Total Praise Radio. Join our group. Join the group, Total
Yes.
Praise Radio. And listen to the station. You can listen to the station by going to www.totalentradio.com and selecting the Total Praise Radio button. Until next time, everybody, I am your host, Miss Kayla, and we are signing out. Peace. All right, there we go.